Whew. Let me come back in.
I'm back.
Okay, you're back. Good. Well, I haven't figured out how to save the shit to
Okay.
like my phone, but I at least got it posted to the IGTV. So I was
Yay.
like, I'll like edit the captions and shit later, but
Mm-hmm.
I definitely was able to like post the video. So at least we
Mm.
didn't lose this week's live, and then we'll figure out how to do
Exactly.
it again. We're getting better at this, girlfriend. Thank you guys.
Girl, it's coming. We
It's
getting it.
coming. Doing
I
it.
can't
Thank you
wait.
guys. Thank y'all. Y'all are so special
Thank
to us. Thank
you.
you for rocking with us while we going through our technical difficulties. Because clearly we just two little black girls in our rooms
Yes,
saying let's go live and talk to the people and start us a little talk show.
exactly.
So
And we're doing it. We doing it. And doing it well, might I add.
oh, look at
We
you with
doing
the
it well.
LL.
Oh, you like my little.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
cute. Let me see this
It's my
little
little
baby.
baby doll outfit,
Little
baby.
baby
It's a
doll
little baby
outfit.
doll. It's a little
Of
baby doll.
course. Oh,
It's like very sheer. You see, right? You
I
can see through it, but not
see.
really. Just something to be sexy, sometimes ladies, just because,
It is so
we got
cute.
things going on, we could still be cute
Yes.
and sexy lounging.
Yes,
So
it
that's
is
what I'm about
so
tonight.
cute.
Thank you. So does yours. I see yours is a
Oh.
dog. Let me see yours.
So this thing it doesn't really like fit all how I need it to. So let
Um,
me let me get myself a good angle. Cause
mhm.
I liked it in the front, right? Cause I told you
I like
I
it.
went
I like that. I
shopping.
like the waist. The waist is beautiful.
Yeah, I went
Oh, I love that it's
shopping.
hot. Girl, that's
So it's like,
beautiful.
oh, my whole vibe just like out in public. Sheesh.
Yeah, they gotta
Sorry,
make the
guys.
pussy part bigger for us
Yeah,
girls.
it's like the pussy
Yeah.
part, but the butt thing is not really cute in here.
No?
No, it's like regular.
Oh, I like that. I still
You see?
like it. I like. Oh, look
Yeah.
at you, baby. I see you.
So,
Ooh, looking like somebody's dinner. I love it.
and so
Hmm.
that is the lingeries
Yes,
for
baby.
the week.
Let me put this thing back. I feel like my head is cut off. All right. Is my head cut off? Because I feel like my head is cut off from my angle.
Okay. Let me see.
All right.
Okay.
That should be good.
Oh, thank you,
But
thank
then
you.
my
Oh,
screen
good
goes blank.
night, my friend has to go back to work. She didn't know. So,
How do you make the screen not go blank while you're on live? Like, I've been having that problem. Like when it'll just go blank,
I don't
like black,
know.
like it'll
No.
time out. I don't know what is up on my screen. All right, maybe somebody can help us. If somebody has any IG tech experience,
We're gonna find
let us
somebody to
know.
help us because guess
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah.
This is gonna go big, big, big. So we're
Oh,
gonna get
yes.
this together.
Yes,
Okay?
we are. Yes, baby. All
Definitely get it
right.
together.
This Hornitos is kind of kicking in. I'm getting
So
antsy.
I came across this little post
Mm,
on I came across this little post on Instagram that made me think and I wanted to share.
okay.
So the quote it was a quote that said nudity empowers some women while modesty empowers others. And
Okay.
somebody responded, there was a response to the post. It was like you can be empowered by nudity but not show it off to the world. Showing the masses is being empowered by exhibitionism.
Hmm. Okay. So how do we feel about like nudity, and if it is empowering, is it really empowering? Is that what you're saying? Like showing yourself nude? I think for me, the empowerment is not so much in showing you my titty. It's the the power that I have in making that decision for myself and being okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have anybody to shame me about it. Like, nobody's going to tell me that I should feel bad for it. If it's a decision that I made, I'm following through. That's for me the empowerment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it's something I want to do, if I am an exhibitionist, fine. I'm an exhibitionist. That's perfect. I think I am an exhibitionist to an extent, and I'm proud of it. And I'm not going to let societal standards or anybody else tell me that I shouldn't have the right to exhibit.
Yeah, and as this is something like new to us doing the show on Wednesdays in the lingerie, um, to run across a quote like that, or to see something like that, it kind of just made me stop to think. I don't take it any way kind of personally, only because my mom will use the exhibitionist word she'll use that to describe me. She's been using that word to describe me since I was a little kid. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so hearing it is just like, okay, whatever. Whether it's the show or the nakedness, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
She did. So somebody is requesting to see your outfit. She actually showed hers first, so you may
Ah,
have come in late.
good.
But
It's okay. I can give
I
you
am getting
a little
request.
tiny. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let me move this damn chair out the way. Okay, so here it is.
Oh, look
It's a
at the
baby
mirror
doll.
too.
Oh, you
We
can see
see
the
like
mirror?
the
Oh, oh shit.
girl.
Peekaboo.
That is cute.
Peekaboo. So you can
Yes,
see the mirror, right? You
yes,
see what's
yes,
behind there. You see the
yes.
dump
Look
truck.
back at it. Look
Look back
back
at
at
it.
it.
Don't
Look
get me
back at it.
dancing. Don't get me
Look
dancing. You know
at it,
that's where my power is.
girl.
In my role.
Oh, oh, we know that island girl role.
In that
Go,
role, baby.
the island girl wind up her waist one time.
Mine is weird. Oh,
You know this is
okay.
supposed to be carnival week.
Oh, I do see all these carnival posts.
Yeah,
That's the
because
one thing I
it's
want to
Carnival
do.
Tuesday.
Have you ever been to carnival?
Not out
I've
of
never been
town.
either.
Not in Trinidad. I wanted to go. My girlfriend was in Trinidad. I did Atlanta Carnival 2 years ago.
Atlanta carnival?
Yes.
How was that?
Oh my God. So I posted it. I told you I think maybe next one of these days I'll give you guys the carnival costume. But I posted it then. It was Carnival 2019 in Atlanta was the first time that I had played mass,
Ooh,
and
girl.
I gained 20 pounds to have the time of my life.
Oh, so you gained 20 pounds because you wanted to fill out the outfit, like you really wanted to
Yes.
give them thickness. That
Girl,
Caribbean, them Caribbean people
yes.
love thick women.
We
Love
wanted to
it.
give them like
Love it.
good, thick, like
Hey.
dumplings, you
Oh,
know?
yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tie them thick like.
Heavy, heavy, heavy.
Yes.
All
To be
right.
heavy on the road.
Hey,
Yes.
damn. Shout out to everybody who misses Carnival. I've never played math, but you better be damn skippy. When this shit is over,
Oh
I
my
want to
God.
be on somebody's road.
Honey, look, so let me tell you, you have to, like, when it opens up, you have to
Girl.
come here and play mass here.
I'm going to
Okay?
do it. Easy.
Atlanta Carnival weekend is usually Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, I'm coming then.
So yeah, it's usually Memorial Day
Got
weekend. I
you.
don't think that I don't think it's gonna be doing anything this year, because
Hmm.
this would have been like band launch time.
Hmm. Got the costumes rolling. Got to see what you're
Yeah.
wearing.
So
Okay.
no, we haven't had any band launches, anything like that.
Okay.
Carnival was canceled in Trinidad. Fuck Corona
I know.
virus. I am
It'll be back
so
next year. I
sick
have a
of
feeling
the
it'll be back next year. I have
It
a feeling
needs
we're coming
to.
back. New York is coming back. New York is coming back. The subway system is now 22 hours.
Hmm.
It's closed down from 2 to 4 now, 2 to 4 a.m. So we're coming back. Indoor dining I believe, is at 25%. So New York is slowly coming back because right now, I mean, before as it was, oh my God, it was like New York was like a ghost town. It was eerie. Like it was like it gave you goosebumps, like just seeing New York, Times Square being like desolate. The only thing around was vagrants and like police officers. Like it felt like the beginning of Gotham City. Like this is what Gotham City felt like in its infancy. So it's nice to get New York back.
Yeah, because I've had it. I have it. It's been too long.
Mhm.
As you see, I am very pale. I don't have any tan lines. I have not had my ass out on any
Ah,
beach. No G strings. No tanning oil. No red snapper.
ah, I can't wait. I think I might go to Jamaica in August though. I think I might be in
Really?
Jamaica.
When?
Yeah.
For what?
Um August 21st.
Okay, okay, end of August.
Yeah, the end of August. I was invited to like a fashion thing down there, so I'm thinking about going. Thinking about it. It'll be the first time that I'm traveling like for this, so it'll be interesting. But yeah, Jamaica. So hey, open to Jamaica. I still have to come down to Atlanta. So what topic do you want next?
So I think that
Or do you want me to choose?
I think I may want you to choose because I think I
Okay.
might want to get a little heavy with. I think I might want to get a little heavy for a second with the people.
Okay. All right.
Just a smidge. Just a
Okay.
smidge.
So I have this topic: marrying for love, or what else? I feel like there are other things that people marry for besides love, especially obviously different cultures. They marry for money, inheritance, family name, family, the family dynasty. They want to stick to who they know and so forth. But in our modern day society, what other reason besides love do you find that people would marry for?
I think Mary. Sorry guys.
Hmm.
It's about to come out real fucked up. I think marrying for love is stupid.
Oh, okay. All right. Explain.
I think marrying for love is stupid.
Okay.
Love is such a fleeting emotion. It comes and it goes, you like you could the same way you fall in love, you fall out of love. Like,
Hmm.
so to just marry somebody for love, I think it's like the dumbest. I think it's like the dumbest thing ever. And I think that the reason why Americans have such a high divorce rate compared to a lot of other countries and other places is because this is one of those places where people get married for love.
Mm. Okay. I think that's a great point.
Marriage is a business contract.
Hmm. Hmm. I
Marriage
agree.
is a business contract. Like, and people will get married for love and then forget about all of that shit. And to prove my point, even to bring it in, and it's bring it back in. It's like when you dissolve, when you're getting ready to have a divorce, you have to divide up the fucking assets, right?
Hmm.
You have to split the money. You have to do all of this other shit that
Right.
you wouldn't have to do if you were not like marriage is a
Right.
business deal.
It's a
Marriage is
business.
about the money because when the
Yeah.
marriage dissolves, we got to figure out what the
The
fuck the paper
money.
is.
Right. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I think that marrying for love is fucking dumb. Like people do. Somebody was commenting like people get married for status. People get married for money. I think that those arranged marriages or people having those things back in the day, like, hey, I have 20 acres of land. You've got 30 acres of land. I've got the water on my land. You got the windmill. We gonna get married so that we got all the shit that we need, and like
Yeah. No, I understand. Love
that's the
was
type of
love was
shit.
at the bottom. It's like if you love me, cool. If you don't, cool. Like we still gonna get this money. What we doing? No, I
And
definitely understand.
women can kind of grow to love. Now, what I will also say is, in order for I feel like in order for the relationship to be successful,
Touch on it.
he has to love you just a little bit more than you love
Mm.
him. Not a lot,
Mm.
but he has to love you just a little bit more
Mm.
than you love him. But women can deal with anything. Women can put up with anything. A
Yeah.
woman can grow to love a man. He could be ugly. He could be fat. He
Right.
could be whatever. She'll stick with him. Oh, he may be fat. He may be ugly. He may be this. He may be that. But you know what? He is good to me. And she gonna
Yes.
stick with it. And she gonna figure it the fuck out.
Yes, it's true.
Men don't do that.
Yes. No, I think you raised some great points. Um, I definitely believe that a lot of the arranged marriages were more successful than we give credit for, because love is a feeling. Love is fleeting. Love is here one day, gone the next, right? We know that saying, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Like there's a reason for that. It's kind of like I'm here, but I'm there. Like you can be so to marry for just those reasons, it's not a great foundation. I think when you marry, um, growing up the way that I did, that's a whole nother story. But growing up the way that I did, we believed in marriage, yes, between two humans, but more so it was a relationship with God. It was a promise to God because we knew, or they knew, that that promise to God will eventually one day succeed your desire to love that person. You know what I mean? Like you need something bigger than you in order to hold this together. So I definitely
Mm.
do understand that, right? Like, and also people marry for status. People marry for upward social mobility.
Mhm.
You know, and there are cultures where that's the way that women get ahead. Like that's the only way that in some cultures that women get ahead. So there's that. And you mentioned a great point with marriage and that. Oh my God, what was the last point that you mentioned? Shit, did I just lose my thing? You know what? I'm gonna start writing notes. What was the last point that you made about marriage? Oh,
Before he got to love you a little bit more.
yes. Okay. Yes. Oh my God, baby. Let me touch on that. So my boo, he will write up and down. He always tells me that he loves me more. And growing up, my mother always told me that. My mother told me this when I was a little girl, that that man should always love you a little bit more than you love him. I never understood the shit. I was like, Ma, come on, come on. I love him. I love him. I love him.
Oh, no.
Right?
It doesn't work. It doesn't
Right.
work.
But then, and I'm gonna bring it back to biblical, the love that a woman should have for a man, like love is written in the Bible millions of times, right? But it's just the word love that's written. It's different types of loves, and when they were
Mhm.
translating it, they just used the word love, but really it's different types of love. So there's, and I'm pretty sure it's in Corinthians because that's like the book of love. But a woman, a wife, should have filial love towards her husband, which is a brotherly love, right? And he's to have agape, which is a sacrificial love towards her. So you can already see that it's a different type of love, right? But because he will sacrifice for her, she is to show brotherly love towards him in that regard. So that shows you already that there's a different, if you believe the Bible and stuff, but even so, if you don't believe the Bible, this is a book that's been written thousands of years ago and they touched on this. So I think what you're saying is absolutely true. Not think, I know it's true. And it's nothing new under the sun because that's the way that I believe it was designed.
So some of the guys are chiming in and saying that love should be equal, and
And it is equal.
I have to disagree. Like it will be equal, but coming from a woman's perspective, you guys can't understand the conversation because you are on a different end of it. So let me break it down for you guys to explain to you why the relationship, in order for the relationship to work, he has to love you a little bit more than you love him. Okay? And the reason being is like when you love him a little bit more than he loves you, he deals with you on his terms. When he wants to, when it's convenient for him, like when you're chasing after him and you want him so bad, and it's like you have the crush on the guy, he deals with you on his terms. When he likes you, he treats you totally different. Totally different. As a man, and sit back and think about it. As a man, how you treated the women who liked you versus the women that you like.
Exactly.
Okay, so when he likes you, that's when the relationship works.
And I think you touched on that. It was a beautiful way that you put it. You said men are in control of love and women in control of sex, right? Is that what we said?
Yeah. Well, it was more specifically, it was like men fuck who. Oh, it was like women fuck who they want. Men fuck who they can. Men marry who they want, and women marry who they can.
Exactly. So it just shows you that there is never really.
You can say it's not true coming from a man, but I'm telling you from a woman's perspective. And these are two women these are the stories that we've gotten. And coming from living through it, it's a very different experience with trying to date or trying to pursue someone that you like as a woman, like you're chasing a man or you trying to follow behind a man because you like him, versus dealing with the man who likes you. He treats you, the man who likes you treats you totally different than the man that you like.
Yes.
And I'm not even gonna argue with you. I can't even go back and forth with you, because that's the fact as a woman.
It don't matter. Like,
you can't tell me as a woman.
Yeah, he has to want that. Like, I don't care how bomb your pussy is, how much razzle dazzle you put in it. If that man don't want it, he don't want it. And when he's infatuated with you,
it's not that I've dated one kind of guy. This is guys, period.
No, this is just a general. This is something that mothers tell daughters. Like, this is something like very, very like from the beginning of time, and that. Don't ask me. Maybe you guys can answer that. Guys can answer that, why it is that way. But yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I mean, as much as I always tell my boo, I'm like, listen, no, hell no, you don't, hell no. But he will fight tooth and nail. Like, shorty, I love you more. You know what I mean? Like, and that's cool. Like, that's the way that I want it. I'm like, whatever. You're gonna have to fight me on that one. But in the meantime, we're fighting to see who loves each other more. I think that'll probably work out to a good relationship.
Yeah, then that works out. That works out.
That works out.
If
that works
you
out.
arguing, I love you more. No, I love you more.
Let me show you I love you more. No, let me show you I love you more. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah,
that works out.
Exactly. Oh man, that was a good topic. I might clip that. That was a very good topic.
Okay, but if the woman takes care of that man right, the man always takes care of the woman. Yeah. But I think men naturally take care of what they love. Period.
Yeah, period.
Men take care of the shit that they love. But you're absolutely right. I think that it is definitely the woman's responsibility to absolutely take care of her man.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's
That is
filial,
your
brotherly
motherfucking job.
love. Brotherly love is what you would do for your neighbor. Brotherly love is what you would do for
Nah,
your
I the type of shit that I'm about to do to this man that take care of my
that
shit
ain't that ain't
and
that
do
ain't
the
no
shit, and
it's
it ain't. I'm not doing that with my brother.
brotherly
Okay,
love.
no. If he taking care of the shit how he is supposed to be taken care of, and it's like the princess treatment around here and shit. No.
Then
It's no, it's not brotherly. Nothing about this. It's gonna
it's
get
like, oh, he
nasty,
cool, girl.
nasty. Mm-mm.
So this is brotherly love. Like, shorty, I'm gonna give you the world. I'm gonna give you the world. I'm gonna sacrifice everything I got. And then this is you with your brotherly love to your girl. Girl, he's
No.
cute and all. He done bought me a car and all. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna take
no.
care of that man. I'm gonna take care of him and make sure he's good. That's cool too. That's cool too.
No, I think that as a woman, like girls really need to get used to and they really need to flip the script on actually like spoiling a dude
Hmm.
and doing
Yes.
for the dude, like going above and beyond. Like if
Yes.
he is somebody who come and he see about you and that man take care of you, like spend your fucking money.
Yeah.
Do
So
the
quick
things that
question,
he
because
likes to do. Mhm.
running along those lines, I like around social media, like I've gotten the perception that Valentine's Day is just gifts for women. Is this true?
So, I think there is a holiday that they celebrate out in the Midwest. I think we talked about it last week. It's
Yeah,
in
Sweeties Day.
October,
Mm-hmm.
Sweetest Day. That is essentially supposed to be men's Valentine's Day. So, how if we're gonna follow traditional kind of rules, Valentine's Day is supposed to be for the women. And
Oh,
sweetest day is when you are supposed to spoil him and do the things for him is sweetest day.
got it.
I know a lot of guys who do not look for things for Valentine's Day, but I also understand that when men get stuff for Valentine's Day, it is appreciated.
Yes.
But technically, there is a holiday like Valentine's Day for the guys. It is Sweetest Day in October. That's when you're supposed to go all out.
Okay. I
Hmm.
was not aware of that. So
Hmm.
I haven't celebrated Valentine's Day really, like officially until like this year, like my official day of celebrating Valentine's Day. I didn't grow up celebrating Valentine's Day. So I got my man a gift. Like I got him like a big gift, like one of those gifts like I was supposed to get on Christmas, but it was just like I don't think I can afford this right now for Christmas. Like my budget is already blown. And I got him like
Hmm.
a bigger ticket item for Valentine's Day. But then I was like, not that social media dictates my life, but like for the most part, I was like, I don't see any guy getting a gift. Like who guys get gifts? I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
make a yeah. Okay,
Guys
maybe I'll
get
have to
gifts for
like celebrate
Valentine's Day.
Sweetest Day. I'll celebrate Sweetest Day. Yeah, get
But
my
guys get gifts for Valentine's Day. Like you buy cologne, you do stuff for
yeah.
him, you can do massages. I think we went over last week some different things
Yes,
or
yes, yes.
experiences to have
Okay.
for Valentine's Day. But
Oh,
yeah, I think that there's nothing wrong with doing anything for him for
okay.
Valentine's Day
Okay.
at all.
Okay. Okay, good, good. All right.
So somebody commented that they took care of each other for Valentine's Day. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, where did I get what from? Sweetest Day? It's a Midwest thing. My best friend is from Cleveland, and I have some other friends that are from Detroit. Well, my aunt Nico is from Detroit. Sweetest Day is a Midwest thing. You can kind of Google it.
Oh, I'm gonna
Mhm.
Google that.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I need to get my nails done badly.
Get
There's
your.
one thing I hate doing is getting my nails done. I hate getting my nails done, but they look so much better when they're done. But Jesus, I hate getting them done.
Okay, so get ready to drop a bomb because I want to talk about something a little heavy. Because it's something that has been coming up in conversations that I've been having recently, and it is bothering my spirit. And I want to talk
Speak
about
on
it
it.
here with you guys today. It is Black History Month, and here at the Lingerie Lounge, we like to talk about everything sex, love, and relationships, and definitely pertaining to Black people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I am going to talk about what I feel like is the single most detrimental thing to our Black men today.
Okay.
I don't think that it is police brutality. I don't think that it is anything like that. I think that one of the most dangerous things to Black men and that Black men are facing nowadays is the bitter baby mama.
Mm. Mm.
I think that the bitter baby mama syndrome, I think that that's killing a lot of people. And
Okay.
I think that it's time bitches need to let that go. It's disgusting. I like it is
What do
it's
you think is
disgusting.
like the things, like the things that highlight like what that syndrome is, like baby mama syndrome for our
Like the
viewers?
bitter
What is
shit.
that?
Like
Yeah.
I hear a lot of like women not letting them the man get the kid,
Mm.
doing very vindictive things with the child. Um you don't want to have a conversation with the man. He can't talk to you. You got to be cussing him out about everything. And I'm not talking about the deadbeat dudes. I'm not talking about the deadbeat fathers right now.
Hmm.
It's not their time. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about these really good dudes who had babies, the relationship dissolves, and it's like now this bitch want to act like she don't have no fucking brain in her head. He
Mm.
want to get the baby. You want to give him problems. You want to argue. He can't call your phone. This, that, and that. Like, yeah, back and forth to child support. You want to be argumentative. He trying to talk to you. Fuck you, nigga. You got to be disrespectful with the man. Like you didn't have sex with him raw and let him come in you
Right.
and like make a
Mm-hmm.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
I think that showing that level of ugliness is a very ugly pattern that people don't even recognize. Not only does it affect the home life, it affects the children. Um, it affects how they grow up, what
Mm-hmm.
they see,
Yeah.
shit that they see.
True.
I know people, it was gonna make people uncomfortable, but I've been hearing it a lot this week. So I just felt like on my little TED table talk, I needed to address it. So you just give me a couple minutes, Danny. So very
Mm-hmm.
sorry, but I think that it's crazy, and
No,
I
I,
think
I
that
agree.
it puts a lot of good people in the system. I think that people just gotta chill. Like if the man is trying, if he is it like them is that's his kid, that's his child too.
Mm-hmm.
Let him take the child. It's not gonna do anything. Why are you arguing about the baby? Why do you want to fight about the money or make shit difficult? And now niggas got to go back and forth to court and it,
Just
why
so
we
they
got
could
to
see
do
their
all of that?
seed.
Yeah.
That's a lot, especially when you have, and it's unfortunate that it's a luxury to have somebody that, a man that wants to be involved in their child's life. It should be just regular, but unfortunately, like the way society is set up, that's extra. Like, and I hate that narrative too, because it makes it seem like a father's role in a child's life is almost a luxury, or it's not a necessity, you know. So that narrative too, like just decreasing the relevance of fatherhood for me is a problem. I grew up without a father for other reasons,
Mhm. Mhm.
that I really don't understand. I didn't understand as a kid. I don't understand as an adult, but it's not for me to understand. What I am willing to do though at this point in my life is just forgive all parties and reasons why he wasn't a part of my life.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
speaking from someone who had their father not being in their life for other reasons, it is detrimental to have that man in that child's life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that, clearly, if you guys left on a bad terms or whatever, that's cool. Like, you need to compartmentalize that, heal in the
Mhm.
process, and make sure that you're healed so that you can be the best parent for your child, and also be very aware, as long as that man is not posing a threat or safety to your child, he needs to be as involved in that child's life as you are, like because he's just as important. And while a father doesn't parent just like the mom or identical to the mom, or sometimes moms don't even understand how a father parents, it's different, that still does not take away from the importance of his role in the child's life. I was actually watching a TED talk the other day, and it's funny that you mentioned this. It was from a
Mhm.
divorce attorney in
Mhm.
California, and she represents mostly the fathers in this case. And she was like, the paternal bond to children is so strong. It's as strong as the mother the maternal bond
Mhm.
towards the
Mhm.
children. And while a father, like I said, has a different way of parenting, it should not negate it, and you should not downplay the importance of him. She said that in her, maybe, I'm sure she had decades. She said like decades of practicing. She says out of all the
Mhm.
paternity cases, only two men have been wrong concerning paternity of their child. Two
Mhm.
out of the thousands that she's done, hundreds probably, hundreds of cases that she's done, only two have been wrong. So that just shows that there is a biological pull towards these humans that have nothing to do with you, nothing to do with whether you agree with, who he's dating. As long as the child is safe, it's none of your concern. And while I do think that it is a great idea
Mhm.
for all parties involved to be familiar with every adult that is going to be in that child's life in their home. That's why I
Mhm.
believe, in meeting partners and stuff like that,
Mhm.
people that are going to be around your child when you're dating and stuff, like, or you're getting serious with them. It's important for all the parties to be involved, all the parties to be on the same page, because whether you like it or not, when you're not around, that adult is going to have the authority over your child. You know what I mean? Like, so there has to be a common ground that you all can meet, so that that child is raised in a structured environment, whether it is in a two-parent household. At least they have a structure and a foundation on which they can lean on, and that's the way that children thrive.
Yeah. I I definitely agree. I think that people need to remember what what is really important. Um, I think that people need to get back to coming outside of themselves
Mm.
and remembering that ultimately, like at one point, y'all were cool enough to lay down, to have sex together, to make a baby. Like, y'all should be able to communicate. There should be able to be open conversation. Things should not be disrespectful because at the end of the day, it's like y'all family. And it
Yeah.
doesn't matter like that whole 18 years or that any of that other shit. That shit doesn't matter because the
Mm-mm.
kid gets older. We got graduations. Y'all gonna have grandkids. It's gonna be other shit that happens. So and like to bring that back, like as a black woman who is going to need to deal with this man for umpteen amount of years or however, really for the rest of y'all earthly existence because you
Mm-hmm.
have a child together. Why do you want to be the one to bring him down? Why do
Right.
you have to be a constant source of chaos? Why do you have
Right.
to be a constant source of aggravation? because like that bitter shit, you gotta let that go. So you
Right.
can grow, so he can grow, so that y'all both can be the best person that you can be for the child that you all had. Like you really, whether or not you stay together or leave each other, it really needs to be a team, period, like in a
Yeah.
united
Yeah.
front. Because, like I said, at one point you was fucking him raw.
Exactly. That's how you got to the situation. So he couldn't have been that bad. I mean, shit. Listen, and as a 30 something,
Hmm.
you know, is easier said than done, I imagine. But if I always have to keep my eye on the prize, and the eye on the prize is your child. Like, fuck how you feel about him. What type of
Hmm.
environment are you going to contribute to make sure that your child is thriving in every single environment that he's in? And I guarantee you, creating chaos or creating confusion when it's time to, for dad's visitation or time for it's not going to translate well to your child, period.
Right.
Whether they realize it now or they realize it later. It doesn't work. And this is for the men that are actually trying to be involved, because there are deadbeats out there that aren't worth shit
Yeah,
right now in their life.
this ain't they part of the
This is not their
conversation.
conversation. I just want to make
This
that
ain't
very
their
clear,
conversation.
because there are piece of shits
No,
out here.
we
But
talking
this
about
is
the
the
good ones.
ones, yes, yes, the ones that
Hmm.
are really trying to make an effort, and some women are just making it incredibly difficult, and it's disgusting. And they
And
should
I'll
be
even
ashamed of themselves, and they should be in therapy.
go out on a limb to say that girl, like women acting like that and giving people the difficulty and the extra and the drama and that type of shit, that could cause some of this extra deadbeat shit that's going on, because you're a fucking headache. You're a headache.
Yeah.
Who wants to
At
deal
what
with that?
point, like, exactly, like, as much, I've been in I have friends that have been in similar situations where,
Hmm.
you know, their baby mother has made it incredibly difficult in order
Hmm.
to have a relationship with their child. Been in the court system, fought that, still a problem, still. And you know what happens, and I hate to see it, is this.
You don't want to be
They'll
bothered.
know me when they're 18 years old. And I'm like, no, because I was that kid. Like that, at one point, my dad just said, fuck it.
But
And
that's what I'm saying. You
I don't know
gotta
his
take
reasons for saying that.
responsibility.
Right. I don't know his reasons for saying that, but it's just like, I don't know if it was my mother, his perception. I have no idea. That's not for me to even understand. But all I know is that there was a point where he said, I'll figure it out when they get older. And really, it's so much time that you're missing. It's so much time that you're missing. That those 18 years, as quick as you think that they go, for that child, that is their lifetime that you were missing from.
Yeah,
Explain
but like,
that.
I mean, you try, but you have to, when these are the cards that you're dealt and the things that you're playing with, and this lady is making it hell. Like you can't speak to her, you can't communicate. Every time you trying to have a decent conversation with the lady, it's oh fuck you, nigga. I don't want to talk to you. Like, because those are, like you were saying, that you have male friends, like these are the kind of things that I'm hearing from the guys, and it's like, come on, who wants to fight with you to have to try to see their seed, and then
Right.
still you're gonna be asked, like you're gonna be, and where's my child support, and where's my money, and then calm my day,
Yeah,
mama,
yeah. This is
calm
already
my
a
day.
sensitive situation, already very sensitive, very sensitive. When you gotta have kid gloves with children, kid gloves. Like everything you say, they're absorbing, they're sponges. So all of that, come on, ay carajo, give the man a break. If he's really trying to be in that child's life, look at
Give
it
up
as
the
respite.
baby.
Be like, yo, you could get your nails done. You could go wherever you self-care, massage day. Stop looking at what he's gonna be doing with his kids and with his life, and look at what you could be doing with the time spent with yourself.
Girl, drop them children off with they dad and mind your
Exactly.
business. Mind your business.
Exactly. You ask them, hey, how'd you have a good time at daddy's house? A great time at daddy's house. Moving along. What is the problem?
it makes things go so much smoother, and I bet that you would get most of the things that it is that you're wanting. Just give up like, stop acting, chill out, shorty. Like,
Yeah.
we
It's
don't
almost like
even
they
gotta
use it
act
as
all
like
crazy.
leverage, like
That's
a
really
carrot.
ugly.
Like, yeah.
But that's what's killing them. Now the man walking around all depressed and shit. He not seeing the kid. Now he got to come up with all of this extra money to try to give you. Now he got to listen to you and give him all kind of extra stress because you talking all stupid out of your mouth. Calmate.
Yeah, it's you know what? It's never,
Calmate.
in the end, the child is the only one that's suffering. So while you think you're winning and you're big and bad about it, your child is the only one that's suffering. And if you love your child the way you say you do, and we know you do, then you would
Mm-hmm.
just give the child what he needs, and that is a father. He needs a father too.
Period.
Period.
Yeah, I correct people. Like, I have my daughter here most of the time by myself. I mean, she does have a father. She knows who her father is, but I do the majority of the things by myself. And
Mhm.
when people wish me happy Father's Day, I hate that. Like, I
Mhm.
correct people very quickly. Do not, my mother, my girlfriends, everybody, do not wish me no happy Father's Day. I am not no father.
Mhm.
I cannot teach her the things that he can teach her. Do not diminish their role. Do not diminish their importance.
Exactly.
Don't get
Exactly.
on your horse to think that you can replace him in this
Mhm.
child's life. You
Right.
cannot.
You
The
can't.
same way he can't replace you, you can't replace him.
Mhm.
They
Very
are
true.
just as important, and I think that you were saying it earlier about them like parenting the same way. They don't. There's
Mhm.
lessons that you are only gonna learn from your dad, whether you're
Mhm.
a little girl or a little boy.
Right.
They how they love is different. What they teach is different. What you're supposed to learn from them is different, and you cannot diminish their role. You cannot diminish their importance. Like, that that that's where the shit is not, like, that's where the mentality is starting to get all fucked up.
Yeah.
You don't
I.
respect him, the kids don't respect him, he can't say anything to you. Like, stop all of that.
Right.
Stop.
Right. 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 Listen, I totally agree. I totally agree. I actually have a topic that kind of follows up on this. I'm gonna.
Mhm. Segue.
Yes. Did you hear? Okay. So Lori Harvey, right? Did you hear what Boosie said
Mhm.
though? Girl. Girl.
I kind of listened to it a little bit.
Okay.
Boosie is a funny character to me.
He's
If
a
you
funny
start
character.
taking relationship if you take relationship advice from somebody who it was like, I'm gonna give you $1,000 to show me your
Your
pussy on
pussy on
Instagram,
live.
she'll put your pussy on live for $1,000. If that's who the fuck we taking relationship advice from, then I mean, hey,
Yeah, shit. That's
okay,
that's a good point.
hey,
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes, yes. That's the same thing that I said. I was actually having this talk with my brother, right before this live.
hmm
So, two males, right? So their male perspective is this chick getting ran through, and people, all these women yelling goals, goals, but yeah, she is a playgirl. Like, we're essentially glorifying a playgirl, right? Call it what it is. She's building this narrative. She has not talked about it. She has not, addressed the rumors. So therefore, we're free to go on whatever narrative we're capable of making, right? And we're gonna run with it. And so that's kind of what they were saying, is that she's a playgirl, and you shouldn't groom daughters and women to be like this. She's dating all these guys, introducing them to her parents, and not following through with anything. What the fuck do you think about that? Can you imagine?
let me tell you something. I'm a regular bitch, okay? I'm a regular bitch. And
Hmm.
over here, dating is like the Hunger Games. May the
Hmm.
odds ever be in your favor. Okay? So if this is dating, if this is regular dating in Atlanta, what's it, Lori Harvey, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to feel, is a fucking millionaire. Her parents are celebrities. Her father is Steve Harvey. Who the fuck is she? Who the fuck else is she gonna date?
Right.
She gonna date the motherfucker who work at the gas station? Who
Right.
when
Right.
she
Right.
going to get the gas at the car? She gonna work. She gonna date the little man that work at Gucci? She is a celebrity, so
Yeah.
she is going. Those are the circles that she run in. Those are the people that she is around. These are the folks who she grew up with.
These are the
Is
eligible
celebrity.
bachelors. Yeah.
So if
I
she's
know.
dating and she's mind your business, let her pop up. That's not your pussy. Let her pop up
Listen.
pussy. That's not
Oh
your
my
pussy.
gosh. So I love this conversation because for me, like it kind of exposes some of those very very toxic. I don't want to say toxic. I'm not gonna say toxic,
Get some
but
more. Do say, y'all. Do say.
very there was this word. Oh, if I could pronounce it, patriarchal views that men have. It's like a man can do it, but when a woman does it, it's like, what type of example are you trying to set here? Like, wait, what? You were allowed to do it. Why can this chick do it? And then there's another school of thought that's like, why do you guys always have to compare things? Fine. Let's not compare apples to oranges. This is a grown ass woman. We are creating this narrative for her. We don't know if this woman has slept with all these men. We're assuming this because that's probably what you would do. Okay, granted, given you guys are around successful people, you'll probably sleep with them. That's what you would do. So the narrative we give her is that she's sleeping with them. If this child was my daughter, if these were the decisions that my daughter was making, I would make sure that she's consenting to everything that was going on. And this is something that she really wanted for herself. I will make sure that she is happy in doing so. And 3, I will make sure that she is safe in doing so. And she is protected, whatever that means for her and her partner. That is my only concern. This is a woman that is dating, and we just happen to be watching because she's in the public eye, and she's somebody that, the paparazzi is scrutinizing for the most part. And she plays on that. Absolutely. That's how she keeps her brand going. Have you ever seen Lori Harvey talk? Exactly.
Sure.
That is what I think her brand is. You're going to create whatever the fucking narrative. You're going to come from your pea brain, and I'm going to live my fucking best life. Period.
But
that's the narrative I do.
Like, yeah, I mean, like having sex or not having sex, or I mean,
this is what everybody else is doing. We're just happening to see it on camera.
Regular people is having sex before marriage.
Hello.
Regular people have sex with the people who they date.
Yeah.
Okay. So what? She's just not supposed to date or not date or whatever. Like, we gonna judge her first, but like, get the fuck out of here. It don't work. How? You know what? I am an 80s baby, 90s kid, and TLC had this song called Switch. And honey, what my girl left out was like, erase, replace, embrace a new face. Come on, now erase, replace, embrace the new face. Switch.
And then she had the condom on her left eye, so she always was using protection. So what you gonna fight about?
From the 90s.
The 90s.
Okay? If the shit not working out, switch that shit out.
Why I gotta stay with you? Why? You ain't
now, if you want
for me.
to stay, if you want to stay, or if you want to be the ride or die, that's your thing. But if you don't, like, if shit ain't working out, I'm not sitting at home mopey and shit. Fuck them. I'm rich. My pussy is popping. My tits look amazing. Let's keep this shit the fuck rolling.
Exactly. There's no children involved. These are adults, consenting adults at that. Keep
We
it
about to
pushing,
get
babe.
this shit
Like, if you
moving,
want to date,
baby.
you date. She hasn't said anything about these men. Oh, this one is this one does that to me. This one, she's not doing no salacious tell-alls about the men that she's talking to
I'm
or dealt with.
posting and then I'm not posting no more.
Exactly. Like, mind your business. That's it. I think the problem with it, though, is maybe the gold narrative. And you know me, I always have a problem with those gold narrative because we only see what we're shown. Like, you don't see you don't hear about the chapter that people don't read out loud. So she's not goals for me, but I do appreciate seeing a woman that looks like she's in charge. She's in charge of her sexuality. She's in charge of her love life. She dates who she wants to without any apology, without any disclaimers. She does her own shit and lives her fucking best life. I can't be mad at that.
I think that that may be for some people, that's what the goals is, the living unapologetically,
Yes,
not
yes.
necessarily the actual like hopping or
Dating,
whatever you want
yeah,
to call it,
dating, yeah.
but like the actual stuff like that. I
Yeah,
don't
like I
like
don't
it.
gotta
I'm
explain
still
to
about to
you.
do
I
what
don't
I
have
want to
to,
do. I don't gotta
right. I
explain
don't
it
have to
to
write a
you.
love letter to Twitter talking about why I'm breaking up with someone. Fuck you. What the fuck does it matter? And I'm sure her dad, wait, somebody asked her dad, how do you feel about your daughter, with P. Diddy? You know what his response was? It ain't my motherfucking business. Cause it ain't. It's not. It's not.
They,
What
you
goes
know
on in
what? And
his daughter's bedroom is none of his business.
they fucking disrespectful like that. Okay, that's disrespectful. How dare you? Like, I remember dancing, and me and my father, like, he knew, but we didn't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like sitting at the table with a family member,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like super pressing me about, oh, well, how do you do the twerking and how you do this? And I'm like, shut up.
Right, right, right.
This is my dad. Like, this is my real dad. Like,
Right. Like,
bro,
be respectful.
shut up. Like, me and my mom may be having those conversations because my mom is the real nigga, and we talk like that. But yo, this is my dad.
Right.
Shut
Right.
up.
Right.
My daddy don't need to know nothing about
Right.
me having sex. Daddy don't need to
Right.
have them kind of thoughts in his. But why are you talking about dad about this?
Exactly. And you know
What is
what?
wrong
There will
with
be a
you?
school of thought that will be like, oh well, you should be if it's something that you're proud of, then what's wrong with talking about it with your dad? That's bullshit. I'm proud of my head game skills. I'm not telling him how I'm sucking dick. Like, there's certain things you
I'm
don't
telling my
fucking talk
dad how
about.
good I suck dick.
I'm proud of that.
Crazy? No.
There's a time and a place. Maybe one day you guys will find something that you can talk about related to that, but it's not going to be something that random person brought up and is trying to bring on the table. It's going to be something else. Maybe the way that the club functions, maybe the way that, business is handled. Who knows? Like, but that's not for
Now we didn't
them
even
to
talk
bring up that
about it.
conversation.
Me and my dad didn't talk about me having sex. I just came home pregnant.
Listen, it happens that way
That's
too.
that's not a conversation to have with father. So for somebody to
Hmm.
sit there and ask Steve Harvey, how do he feel about what his daughter is, like, shut the fuck up.
Like, why would I don't. Whoever she brings to me, I scope them up and down just like any father would. Like, that's it. That's
Disrespectful
it.
asses.
That's it.
Disrespectful.
Listen.
Oh damn, we getting cut off again. They said we got another
Again?
two
Oh my
minutes.
God, we have
Yeah,
too much fun. I did not know that was an hour.
they said we got another 2 minutes. So
Oh shit. So what do you want to do?
how
Do you
do
want to come back? You want to come back? What we gonna do?
um
I'm
this
listen, I'm open for whatever.
you for the comment? Okay, we'll come back maybe for like another 20-30 minutes, tackle a couple of things here.
Okay.
It's
All
always
right.
so much fun with you
It
guys.
is. It is so much fun.
Oh, somebody says that we need to come. Oh, let me go through some of the comments. Okay. Somebody says that we
Okay.
need to come to Jamaica. Oh, you wasn't here earlier. I think Naomi said something
Possibly
about in
end of
possibly
August.
the end of August
Yes.
for
Jamaica,
Jamaica.
baby.
I had thought about it kind of like near my birthday is July 30th. And this
Ooh.
year I said I want to do the nudist resort.
Hedonism?
That's,
Like one of those? Like hedonism?
so they are booked. I checked.
Oh,
Hedonism does not have the dates that I need. Actually, it is only one resort. It's a resort in Mexico that
I'll
has
go to Mexico.
availability.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I'm looking into that, but whew. Oh, ocho. He said ocho. Oh,
Ochi.
ocho.
Yes, baby. Ochi.
Yes, we love ochi. Definitely, definitely. I
Yes.
fucked with, like, I was in the Grill for Dream weekend for my 30th
Ooh.
birthday.
Oh
Time of
my
my
gosh.
Oh,
Dream
4
weekend?
seconds. Hold on, guys. We're gonna come right
Okay.
back.